Ye-jin owns cinema, but does YoonA rule K-pop? What if the hushed reverence of a cinema hall, where shadows dance with unspoken yearnings, could pulse into the thunderous roar of a K-pop arena, where every beat forges unbreakable bonds? Could one woman's silver screen sorcery find its spirited counterpart in another's stage-born symphony? In the ever-evolving saga of Korean entertainment, Ye-jin emerges not just as a performer, but as the very embodiment of film's poetic depth. Her career, a meticulously crafted mosaic of roles that peel back the layers of human fragility with the precision of a master calligrapher. Born in 1982 in the bustling city of Daegu, she first stepped into the spotlight with her debut in the 2002 music video for I Love You by Shin Hye-sung. But it was her breakout role in the 2003 romantic drama The Classic that truly unveiled her as a force of nature. There, as the ethereal Ji-hyun, she navigated the twin timelines of love lost and found with a gaze that could shatter glass. Those wide, soulful eyes brimming with the ache of what-ifs, leaving audiences adrift in a sea of their own reminiscences. It's impossible not to feel a pang of wistful envy watching her. How does one capture such raw, unfiltered emotion without ever seeming contrived? Her trajectory only ascended from there, weaving through the indie charm of Lover's Concerto in 2002, where she played a woman torn between past promises and present passions, earning her early nods at the Blue Dragon Film Awards for Best New Actress. Yet it's in the mid-2000s that Sun truly solidified her reign, with April Snow in 2005, a tale of forbidden affair amid Seoul's relentless downpours, where she delved into the moral quagmires of desire and regret. Her portrayal of the conflicted Seo-yeon wasn't mere acting. It was a visceral confession, her subtle tremors of doubt earning her the Best Actress at the Grand Bell Awards and cementing her as the voice of modern Korean women's unspoken turmoil. One can't help but admire the quiet rebellion in that performance, a reminder that true artistry lies in the spaces between words, where silence screams loudest. Fast forward to the blockbuster era, and Sun's versatility unfurled like a banner in the wind. The Pirates in 2014 saw her trade tearful monologues for sword-clashing bravado as the cunning pirate queen Yeori, blending high seas hijinks with heartfelt camaraderie in a film that grossed over 8 million admissions and snagged her another Grand Bell for Best Actress. The sheer joy radiating from her in those action sequences, laughing through mock battles, her hair whipping like a storm flag, feels like a generous exhale after years of introspective intensity, inviting viewers to revel in the unbridled fun she so rarely indulges on screen. And who could forget The Last Princess in 2016, where she embodied the tragic Dok Hae, Korea's last royal daughter exiled to Japan. Sun's transformation was nothing short of alchemical. From the porcelain poise of courtly youth to the steely resolve of a survivor, she channeled historical anguish with a ferocity that won her the Baeksang Arts Award for Best Actress, making history as the youngest to achieve the Grand Slam of Korean film honors, sweeping the Baeksang, Blue Dragon, and Grand Bell in one fell swoop. That achievement stirs a profound sense of awe in me. In an industry that chews up and spits out talents, Sun's ascent feels like a triumph of unyielding grace, a beacon for every aspiring artist dreaming beyond the spotlight's glare. Her foray into television with Something in the Rain in 2019 further blurred the lines between film and drama, portraying a woman defying age-old taboos in a romance that pulsed with the awkward beauty of real-life love, only to culminate in the global phenomenon Crash Landing on You that same year. As Yoon Se-ri, the plucky South Korean heiress tumbling into North Korean arms, quite literally, Son infused the role with a blend of whimsy and warrior spirit, her chemistry with Hyun Bin sparking a cultural tsunami that amassed over 2 billion minutes watched on Netflix alone. The daesang she clinched at the 2020 Baeksang for that performance wasn't just an award, it was a coronation, a affirming her as the unparalleled queen of Hallyu romance. There's something intoxicating about her on-screen vulnerability here. The way she balances Seti's fierce independence with moments of tender unraveling, like confiding secrets under a starry DMZ sky, reminding us that love in Son's hands is both a battlefield and a balm. Off-screen, her 2022 marriage to Hyunbin, the very captain who rescued her in the series, wove fiction into fairy tale. Their low-key Jeju wedding a masterclass in elegant restraint that only deepened her allure. Motherhood followed in 2022 with the birth of their son. Yet Son's return in The Negotiation, 2018, a tense hostage thriller where she commanded as a crisis negotiator with icy precision, or Be With You, 2018, a tear-jerking reunion fantasy that tugged at heartstrings worldwide, proves her resilience knows no bounds. Each role, from the vengeful mother in The Truth Beneath, 2016, to the ambitious executive in upcoming projects whispered about in 2025 industry circles, underscores her chameleon-like adaptability, always leaving a residue of emotional truth that lingers like the aftertaste of fine soju. Now, pivot to the effervescent universe of K-pop, where YoonA, the doe-eyed dynamo born in 1990 in Seoul's Hyeojadong, reigns as the undisputed empress of idol enchantment. Her journey a testament to the alchemy of sweat-soaked training rooms and spotlight salvation. Scooped up by SM Entertainment at the tender age of 10, she endured 5 grueling years as a trainee, honing vocals and dance moves amid the cutthroat corridors of one of Korea's biggest agencies, before debuting in 2007 as the lead visual and center of Girls' Generation. That debut single, Into the New World, wasn't just a song. It was a seismic shift, a clarion call for a generation of girls to claim their space in a male-dominated industry, with YoonA's crystalline vocals and poised charisma anchoring the 9-member powerhouse from the very first note. Listening to it even now evokes a rush of electric nostalgia, the harmonies swelling like a summer storm, YoonA's ad-libs slicing through with effortless clarity, making you believe, just for a moment, that reinvention is as simple as a well-timed spin. By 2009's Ji, the group had ascended to stratospheric heights, the track's addictive hook and YoonA's iconic deer-in-headlights charm turning it into a cultural juggernaut that sold over 3 million copies and spawned the Ji dance phenomenon sweeping schools from Busan to Bangkok. Her role as the group's face, the one whose every wink and wave could ignite fan chants, propelled SNSD to over 100 million YouTube views in their heyday. But it was YoonA's innate warmth that made her indispensable, a steady presence amid lineup changes and scandals. There's an infectious buoyancy to her stage persona, isn't there? The way she locks eyes with the crowd during The Boys in 2011, her lithe frame twisting through intricate formations with the grace of a willow in wind. It feels like she's performing not for applause, but for the sheer thrill of shared euphoria. Yet YoonA's talents transcend the stage. Her pivot to acting in 2008 with You Are My Destiny, a breezy rom-com where she played the serendipitous Hong Kong Mi, falling for an amnesiac fisherman, catapulted her to solo stardom overnight. Airing amid SNSD rising fame, the drama drew peak ratings of 28.1%, and YoonA's portrayal of wide-eyed optimism laced with quiet grit earned her Best New Actress at both the KBS Drama Awards and the 45th Baeksang Arts Awards in 2009. A double crown that silenced skeptics who dismissed idols as fleeting fancies. That victory humbles me every time I recall it. At 19, she bridged worlds with a performance so disarmingly sincere, proving that idols could embody depth beyond the glamour. Her acting odyssey deepened with Love Rain in 2012, a dual-era romance opposite Jung Gun-sok, where YoonA slipped between 1970s flower child and modern career woman, her chemistry fizzing like champagne despite the dual role demands. Though the series faced mixed reviews, Her earnest delivery in rain-soaked confession scenes, those tentative smiles breaking through tears, captured the bittersweet poetry of love's long game, earning her a Best Actress nod at the APAN Star Awards. Fast forward to the K2 in 2016, and YoonA shed rom-com sweetness for shadowy intrigue as Anna, the enigmatic daughter of a political powerhouse, her balletic fight sequences and haunted stares adding layers of mystery that boosted the action thriller to international acclaim on platforms like Viki. It's thrilling to witness her evolution here. The idol who once waved pom-poms, now wielding emotional daggers, her poise in high-stakes chases evoking a quiet empowerment that resonates long after the finale. By 2022's Big Mouth, a legal mystery laced with dark comedy, YoonA tackled moral ambiguity as Park Mi-ho, a once-trusted ally unraveling in a web of deceit. Her nuanced micro-expressions, a flicker of doubt, a hardened jaw, garnering praise and a Best Actress nomination at the 58th Baeksang. And in 2023's King the Land, she reigned anew as the ambitious hotelier Gu-won, her sparkling rapport with Lee Jun-ho fueling a rom-com revival that trended globally, blending YoonA's trademark charm with a newfound regal edge. As of 2025, her nomination for Best Actress at the 46th Blue Dragon Film Awards for Pretty Crazy, where she embodies a whirlwind of whimsy and woe as Sonji, positions her on the cusp of film glory. A nod to her 4 Baeksang wins, 3 Blue Dragon honors, and Grand Bell acclaim that mirror Sun's trophy-laden path. Reflecting on YoonA's arc, one feels a swell of pride-tinged inspiration. From trainee tears to CF Queen status with brands like Innisfree and her solo single Winter Flower in 2021, a haunting duet with ATEEZ's Songhwa that showcased her velvety timbre. She embodies K-pop's relentless reinvention, turning potential pitfalls into platforms. This symbolic duet between Sun's cinematic introspection and YoonA's pop-fueled extroversion isn't mere coincidence. It's the heartbeat of Hallyu, a cultural export that's ballooned Korea's soft power from $2.3 billion in 2008 to over $12 billion by 2023, with both women as pivotal envoys. Sun's deliberate, dialogue-driven narratives, think the pregnant pauses in Something in the Rain, where unspoken societal pressures hang like fog. Contrast YoonA's kinetic energy, as in Confidential Assignment 2 cameos, or her variety show flair on Knowing Bros, where her quick wit disarms even the wariest guests. Yet their overlaps are poetic. Both have headlined historical epics, Sun in The Last Princess, mourning a nation's stolen sovereignty, YoonA in The King Loves, 2017, as a fierce Joseon-era ally whose loyalty ignites palace intrigue. In those roles, I sense a shared thread of unbowed femininity. Sun's Dokhae whispering defiance in gilded cages, YoonA's Unsan charging into battles of the heart, each challenging the archetype of the passive muse, instead forging heroines who claim their fates with quiet thunder. Their personal narratives amplify this resonance. Sun, post-motherhood, has spoken in 2025 interviews about balancing reels with real life. Her glow at Busan Film Festival red carpet's a testament to love's sustaining fire. YoonA, ever the group's emotional core, has navigated SNSD 2022 15th anniversary hiatus with solo ventures like fashion ambassadorships for Michael Kors, her off-duty candids, sipping coffee in oversized sweaters, radiating the approachable allure that endears her to Sony's worldwide. Culturally, they've both shattered ceilings. Sun as the trailblazer who elevated dramas to Oscar-adjacent prestige, her crash landing sparking tourism booms in Switzerland's Alps. YoonA as the idol who normalized acting crossovers, her You Are My Destiny paving the way for peers like IU and Suzy. It's exhilarating, this interplay, how Sun's introspective reels invite solitary reflection, much like savoring a lone Hanok sunset, while YoonA's anthems summon communal catharsis, akin to a lantern festival's collective glow. Ponder the 2020 Baeksang, where YoonA, seated beside Sun, shared laughs amid the glamour. In that fleeting camaraderie, one glimpses Hallyu's collaborative spirit, two icons orbiting the same star. Looking ahead to 2026 and beyond, with Sun rumored for a spy thriller redux and YoonA eyeing more silver screen bids post her Blue Dragon nod, their legacies promise to entwine further, perhaps in a meta project blending drama and dance. The thought sends a shiver of anticipation through me. In an era of fleeting trends, they endure as touchstones of authenticity. Sun teaches us to embrace the ache, her every close-up a mirror to our hidden hurts. YoonA urges us to rise and revel, her every high note a call to connection. Together, they don't just entertain, they elevate, transforming pixels and playlists into portals of profound humanity, ensuring that whether we're curled in a theater seat or screaming in the stands, the magic of Korean storytelling feels eternally, irresistibly alive. And in that eternal dance, who says the screen queen can't share the crown with the stage siren? After all, in the grand theater of Hallyu, every spotlight deserves its solo and its symphony.